spot like?
Can you hear it?
Yeah, you could fucking hear it. Everybody just turns their head and looks at this fool like, you see
Oh, you mean like in the ba?
Yeah, he'd be
I thought you meant like in the bars of the intro. And I was like,
It's like blowing bubbles and shit.
Some motherfuckers.
We live? We good?
Yeah, we're
In the
back.
gutter,
We're back. We're
bitch.
back.
In the
It's In the Gutter
gutter.
Podcast.
Yes.
In the Gutter motherfucking podcast with your boy Big D.
And Shawn Sarro.
Kenny motherfucking Capozzi.
Yeah, Tommy O.D. took the hiatus today, so...
Yeah,
shit.
MIA,
MIA
motherfucker.
shit.
Tommy's like, yo, I'll meet you at the mic last night, and he ain't never showed up, and we ain't never heard from him.
Never showed up. You see how big I am compared to the rest of you niggas? I know y'all listening
Yeah.
can't see it,
You
but
look
like,
like you can eat us.
I look like I will swallow both of
I
you.
gotta get all
I think you
swollen
ate
shit.
Tommy.
Is that what happened to Tommy? Yo,
Tommy's really here.
ate
He just ate
Tommy.
his belly.
He's in D's stomach.
If I ate that nigga, I would have heartburn right now.
I'd probably,
Yeah,
You'd probably be high as fuck.
Acid
too.
reflux.
You'd be
and
high as
shit.
fuck.
I would shit him out in like 30 minutes. Mad fast and shit. Shit him out like an enchilada from with extra sour cream. Just shit that nigga out. But anyway, we back at it, man. We
Be
back
pissing
at it.
methadone.
Yeah, I ain't pissing no meth. I don't know nothing about that shit. That ain't my flavor. That's
You know
those
what
are y'all
that mean,
stories.
dog?
Y'all stories be
Yeah,
like
but
that.
you ate Tommy.
Nah, I ain't eat
So that
shit.
means you're gonna have constipation. You're gonna be fucking
Nah,
pissed.
nah. Tommy's just getting his ass whooped right now. That's what's going on. We're not gonna shit on Tommy, man.
I don't want to shit on. I would like the kid to be here, but yo, he's got to make an effort to come here.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Whatever.
It's hard on
We
the
still a
show.
unit. He's just out right now. He's handling his business.
He's MIA doing his thing.
Yeah, doing his thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But we back at it. Nigga, like
Get
crack
back at
addicts,
it.
folding these hoes like craftmatics, doing our motherfucking 1-2.
Right? Keeping at it like crack sales on the corner.
Right. So what's been up, guys? What's been up, fellas? What's in the news this week? Oh, yo, so that's what I wanted to tell y'all something real quick because this dude just seen Dave Chappelle the other night, and when I like it takes a lot for me to read something and actually.
Cause you're black.
Nah, it takes a lot for me to read something and actually laugh.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you read something or whatever and it makes you laugh off gate, you like, yo, that has to be like the craziest shit ever. It has
Is
to
this him saving the punchline or whatever?
be saving the punchline.
Yeah, he was trying to save some comedy club and shit. Dave Chappelle.
No, he said something about it was something about
Trans people.
no, he was talking about how he got his dick sucked in a glory hole.
So just gay people then, not trans people.
I don't know whose it was, but that shit.
You gotta talk about somebody, no matter what the fuck they are. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Dude, how did your joke go?
Which one?
It was glorious.
That's retarded.
Basically, what
It's kind of funny though.
Yeah, it works when I do the gay bars.
what is the joke?
It's about a glory hole.
I just met a new friend in the bathroom after I stuck my dick in the hole.
Oh,
It was glorious.
that's
It's not as fun. It's a switch up from one of my original jokes, but it's not
I'm
as
good
funny
on
as
that
the
way
original.
But yeah, so this was just now I remember it because I can't find the
You
post,
like,
but
okay.
I remember the shit because the shit was funny. So Dave Chappelle basically said he was like, "Look, I'm gonna do the best blowjob I've ever had was at a he said the best blowjob he ever had was at a glory hole, right? He said the blowjob was so good that when he got done, he went behind.
Went back again.
Shook the guy's hand.
No,
He went back in line.
He shook the guy's hand.
He went back to meet the girl
The guy,
that gave him the blowjob.
not a girl.
And he said it wasn't. He said, "You're right. It wasn't the girl. It was Gerard Carmichael."
That's a good joke.
That shit,
That's a good
yo,
joke.
that shit had me weak, and I still don't know who Gerard.
No, he's a comic. I know that, but I know, but that's,
I've only seen
that's
him in
some
like
funny
a
ass
movie
shit.
or something
That's
like
some
that.
funny
Like,
ass shit to
the
say.
crazy shit, as a comedian, I really don't like watch other comedians.
I
know
don't
that
really
sounds
have time
weird.
to watch that.
Like,
shit.
you tell me about-
we see it live in the clubs every night, so it's just,
Yeah,
We
but you
watch
tell,
it live.
You'll tell
By the
me
time I
about
come
people to
home,
watch,
I
and
ain't
I
got
don't
time
even
to fucking
like
watch it in front of
like
TV.
even if we're out on the scene and people talk about a comedian, I'll be like, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
No, like Michael Che, like dude, like this, I think Michael Che's fucking like that Seth Rogen thing that he did. Michael Che shit was hilarious on that.
I
shit.
think some shit be funny, but I think sometimes niggas just be dick riding.
Yes.
Honestly,
yeah,
I-
Like dick riding.
When I say that,
Yeah, it means
like
pushing somebody.
you know,
out,
like
oh, I like
just
you.
because somebody's made it to Comedy Central, and I'm not taking anything away from any comedian or whatever.
you're
Like
right,
if you
dude.
made it to the to like a national platform or whatever, I feel like it doesn't automatically make you funny. You know what I'm saying?
But comedy is subjective. What's funny to you
it's
might
not
be
right.
funny to him.
That's
You know what I
exactly
mean?
true. That's true.
It's like music. Oh, I don't like that type of music, but I like this type of
Right.
music.
Yeah, but they're selling out fucking Foxborough.
Yeah. So they're doing
Right.
something
They're
right.
doing
you know
something
what I
right.
mean?
And like I said, I'm not trying to shit on nobody or nothing like that. What I'm saying is like, if me personally, I don't know these comedians because it's not my interest or whatever to really know them. Like Michael Che is a great comedian. He's made it to SNL and everything else, but I haven't laughed at any of his shit.
That shit.
Did you see his Netflix special?
No.
It's really good, dude.
You know, another reason why I don't watch it is because I'm a chameleon. You guys hear me do impersonations of people all the fucking time.
Yeah, no, people. That's a thing. You know what I mean?
And what ends up happening for me
that's a thing.
is that, like, I remember my first time ever going up to do comedy. I was at an open mic. I had just seen Kevin Hart like 2 days in a row before I went up there.
Where'd you see him at?
Not in person. I was like, just on TV and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
So when I remember this like
on
it
your
was
cricket
yesterday.
phone.
No, this is a year
Oh,
ago.
it's Boost Mobile?
2 years ago, right? So I get to the joint or whatever, and I just remember I was like, "Hey, listen, okay, listen, all right, listen, I'm here." And then they came around, I spun around and was like, "Wow!" And that's the type of shit I kept on doing because I'm like, I'm a chameleon.
Yeah.
But as a comedian now, like I'm like, oh, that was disrespectful. And on top of that,
Nah,
like,
but we all kind of pull like not like it's good to be self-aware of that.
No, but it doesn't matter as long as if that's what got you on stage, and so be it.
Yeah, then you gotta develop your own shit.
But
you know what I mean?
I quickly after seeing
you adjusted yourself.
after seeing
Dude,
comedians
I was
or whatever, I
listening
was
to
just like,
fucking
yo, I
like
flip
Burr
my
or
shit.
like something so like where like Patrice O'Neal was busting Burr's balls like you're doing Regan, and then I watch it Brian Regan and I watch Bill Burr and I'm like, oh shit, they do have like I think because like Brian Regan was like a little higher than Bill Burr was at one time.
Yep.
And Patrice O'Neal would break his fucking balls like, dude, you're doing Regan right now.
Yo,
You know what I
I'm gonna
mean?
say this
Like,
about
and that's
Patrice
like, when you
O'Neal. I
look
don't.
at it, you like you see it.
Even Patrice O'Neal, I haven't listened to much of his stand-up. The only bit that I've heard that I remember of Patrice O'Neal's was, "You're raping my time." People will say to me that I remind them of Patrice O'Neal, and I don't think I have
It's
anything
just
to
your
do
teeth,
with.
dude.
Man, I don't know.
It's just your fatness.
It could be. It's a possibility. It could be. But what I have realized that what me and Patrice share a lot of is that we are both fat haters. And we will hate and shit on another motherfucker so fast.
You guys are very similar.
I like when it comes, like, for instance, our
Same thing
friend,
with Corey Holcomb.
our friend Trent Wells,
Yeah.
right? I shit on Trent Wells all the fucking
You
time.
shit on
But he's my nigga. I
everybody.
shit on everybody, actually.
Yeah.
But it's all love.
But it's all love. But
It's
that's
all
my
love.
like
Yeah,
that's my
yeah,
nigga.
100%.
But like I shit on every. I realized that shit. I'm like, damn. Like my brother was like, he was like, yo, who you talking to right now? Yo, you talking mad spicy. Who you talking to? I was like, because I kept on saying, I was like, fuck you, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. And all this other shit. He was like, who you talking to? I said, I'm talking to Shawn Sarro. He thinks this shit's hilarious. But I realized that me and Patrice have a lot in common because we shit on a person, but it be creatively, and it's not in a bad way.
No, but that's what. All right, first off, that's what makes you know you're accepted, and second off, that's what makes you want to get better. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Because you're like you're testing me, you're trying me. You know what I
Do
mean?
you not have a microphone right
my
now?
nigga.
Motherfucker, you said we could leave one in the middle of the table.
Yeah, but it's your
Since
mic.
when
nigga,
do you
talk.
listen to me?
It's your mic.
I listen to you. I do.
It's a fucking hole.
No,
You got a
you
condom on
listen
top
to
of
what
it
I'm
now.
saying.
Should feel safe.
I do. It's
Go on.
black. I feel
Get it.
safe.
Put it in
It's
your
black.
mouth.
But no, I like it better down like this. It's blocking my face.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
just-
It's
just make
video.
sure you're
I
out
care
there,
more
right?
about the video than the audio. You know, which I shouldn't. You know, it's just terrible.
And we never do we post the video?
No, probably not. That's
On
why I care
Pornhub.
more about it.
Fucking gay.
Why? What would you rather be on?
I'd rather just see the fucking video.
Go on Pornhub and look us up.
It's a fucking shame, son. It's a fucking shame. But yeah, R.I.P. Patrice O'Neal,
It's not
man.
a shame.
One of the
We're
greats.
doing our thing. People catch on. They catch on.
Shout out to
They
Bill
will catch
Burr,
on.
his old ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm confused about? I'm confused, and this isn't even a topic that we wrote down to talk about, but I'm confused when it comes to rappers. Like, what the fuck is the deal with motherfuckers that make so much money? You make so much money, but yet you want to show everybody else that you still
Poor.
broke. Like, but you're not broke, nigga. You're eating ramen noodles
No,
right
but
now
you know
by
what it
choice.
is. No, but you know what it is. You know how it is. Dude, fucking, you grow up in the hood, dead poor, and all of a
You
sudden
make
you
$1 million.
have fucking
You're
money
just
overnight
gonna
from,
start
like,
drinking
songs.
You're just
You're
gonna
like,
start drinking.
What else are you gonna do? Just
gonna-
fucking
Hold up.
act
You could
wild.
lose all that money.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah, like we seen people lose
not even
all
a
that
Yeah, but
money.
I can
yeah.
understand why they make all that. They make the money and then they go out and they buy shit and just flaunt it.
It's not even about buying
Yeah, no,
shit.
he's
What
not
I'm saying-
talking about that.
What I'm
He's
saying
talking
is
about
that
why trying to
motherfuckers
front.
that have money
Trying
and
to
then
front.
they just act like they still
Just
from
still
the
be in the
bottom.
hood.
You're not from the bottom.
Just still
no
be in the
more.
hood selling fucking.
I'm not even talking about hood
20s
people. I'm
and
not
shit.
talking about hood niggas either. I'm talking about like rich people who do this shit too.
No,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
why
Rich
they're
people
rich
that have
though.
been poor before.
Rich people are the most easy people to be. Have like short arms and long pockets.
Right. Short
Seriously.
arms and long pockets.
Short arms and long
It
pockets.
just
but
behooves
that's
me,
why
nigga.
they
Like,
have
why?
the money.
Why do you have
That's
two,
short
they
arms
have
and
it.
long
You got
pockets. Isn't that a midget?
$50,000. You
No,
got
it's like they got the dough, but they don't want to spend it. That's why they have.
You got
the dough.
$50,000
Well, midgets got short
cash right
arms,
now.
and I'm
You
sure
wanna
their
eat a bowl of
pockets are
cereal,
long too
nigga?
because their hands are small.
Shit makes no sense to me at all. You got 50,000 in your pocket.
Yeah.
And you just want to eat a bowl of cereal, a bowl of Captain Crunch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to let people know, like, look, I'm still struggling, nigga.
No, that's
Well, what are you gonna
ridiculous.
eat? What the
Yeah, but
fuck, man? What are you
motherfuckers
gonna
know
eat?
You're not struggling.
Right, right,
What are you
right.
gonna
That's
do?
what
You're trying to say you're
Like-
trying to say if you're a millionaire, you're not gonna fucking eat
Okay, if you're a millionaire,
Frosted
if you're a
Flakes?
millionaire, right? Don't eat ramen noodles.
No, I'm gonna eat ramen noodles, but I'm gonna have some motherfucker feeding it to me.
Go get a faux bowl.
Some fucking.
That's all I'm saying. Go get a faux bowl. If you're gonna get some ramen,
faux- no, that's some-
go get a
yeah,
faux
yeah,
bowl
faux.
or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Go eat some real Japanese noodles or something.
You
I'm
know
gonna be
what's
honest with
still
you.
ramen in the
but
back, open it
I'm gonna
up
play
and
devil's
shit.
advocate because I realized that I just said a dumbass. It was kind of dumb for me to even say that because truth be told, if I had money, I'm
You
still
ain't trying
gonna
to
be,
let motherfuckers know.
You
no,
still
no,
gonna
it's
be
not
doing
even.
stupid
I'm
shit?
still gonna be doing dumb shit like I was still in the projects.
Yeah, exactly.
My nigga, I've been out of
true.
the projects for
100%.
years, and I'm still doing dumb shit like I'm still in the projects.
Yeah.
I still go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and just put
You
my
just have
hand down
more-
and drink water and shit. I drink malt liquor. I do dumb shit like
Dude, you hang out with us, dude.
It's like you just have more money to do more stupid shit.
yeah, but I
Basically.
like to do dumb shit on the cheap.
Yeah, well, now you don't have to do it on the cheap.
Oh no, I still do, nigga. Oh no, if I have money, if I have money,
I mean,
if I have
you
money,
can't-
it'd be different.
Dude,
Like, I'm not
look
even
at us,
argue.
dude. We're like trying to like let's go do this, let's go do that.
But you got money, nigga.
Yeah, I make.
Yeah,
dude,
you
hold on.
make good money.
Hold on, I make good money, but how long have I been working this job? I've worked good money for.
No,
But
no,
not
right,
like
right,
not
right,
as long
right.
as
You
you're
need-
dead.
You're still
Like,
living.
I'm good.
You're still living
I'm
paycheck
good.
to paycheck and shit.
And I'm also taking care of myself and my son in my own
Okay,
place.
nigga, don't get personal.
No, I'm just saying. But I do.
That nigga got mad at He's like, first off, I'm taking care of myself and my son.
I'm a single father.
No, seriously.
No. He's doing
mean,
no.
seriously.
Kenny's all right. He's maintained.
But
He's
you're
an adult.
right, dude. I'm not.
No,
I'm
he's
not,
an
I'm
adult.
not crying poor.
No, he's not
You know
crying
what I mean?
poor, but he's an
But
adult.
I'm not like.
I
fuck
hope
this
it,
is
I
not
start
fucking
the
40
game.
years old.
No,
I hope
you know
he's
what
an
it is.
adult.
You know what it is. It's not that he's an adult. He can live his life.
I'm trying.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
have to
yeah.
really. He's not really stressing. Like, oh shit, am I gonna be able to pay the rent? Like that's the good.
Yeah, but I could be if I
But
was
you
a
could be.
retard.
Yeah,
You could be, and even
No,
if you-
no, Kenny, but you were before you had this new job.
Yeah, 100%.
So now,
That's what I'm saying,
so then,
you know
like
what I mean?
everything just changes. Because even if you're in a position where you, like right now, I'm in a position where I don't really have to pay rent, but I'm still struggling like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like It's hard. It's hard for
I'm
me.
paying
I don't
rent,
think the
dude.
struggle is ever gonna end.
And the
No,
struggle isn't
definitely
gonna
not.
do. Like it's like I got.
And
it.
I think once you get to a certain point or whatever, where you're successful in your career, your troubles aren't ever gonna go away.
No,
Money's not ever
but
gonna
I could
fix
get
your
laid
troubles.
off tomorrow.
Because then you'll just
You know what I
find
mean?
something else to be depressed about.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like woe is me. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, I don't feel like that. I don't. I'm not like I'm not, dude. I'm trying to like.
right now, for instance,
Dude, I'm
Sean's
old,
living his
dude,
life.
I'm old.
No, right.
Like, we're old,
My
right?
nigga,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why you get a fade. I understand.
And
Like,
that's like.
We don't have many years left.
That's what, so like I
Yeah,
feel
just
like I'm
riding
trying
out
to do
the
the
rest of
best
it
I
is-
can, like, and have
Exactly, yeah.
enjoy it.
This
try-
is sad.
and try-
Like
No, it's not
I've already
sad.
lived
No.
life
I'm
and fucked
hustling,
up
trying to
life.
do my
you
shit,
know why
dude.
this is sad? You know why this is sad? Because we three old niggas on the mic right now. Like, look, we don't have that much time. What am I gonna do?
Right.
I'm gonna do as much drugs and fuck as much pussy as I can until I die, niggas. Fuck it.
The clock is ticking.
The clock, yeah, he said.
But it's always ticking.
He said we don't have that much
Yo,
time.
it's always ticking. It's always ticking, dude. Like,
Nah,
you know,
facts.
like people that are 20 right now don't understand how quick it is. You're 40. Like they,
Facts. They really don't.
Dude,
Yo,
like,
my 20s disappeared, nigga.
Dude, my 20s, I was on heroin the whole time.
Oh damn, that's fucked
Like,
up.
the
Nigga. That's a
whole
fucked up.
time.
Well, you can look at it
was
two
like-
different ways. That's a
dude,
fucked
it
up
was like,
addiction,
it was
but
like, holy shit.
you
like,
were
it
still
was just
living
like,
in the clouds.
Yeah, dude. Just like, do I have a whole shit just
Well,
drunk?
just think about it though, because we're like what, between 35 and 40, like our ages, right?
Damn.
Now, do you feel like you've been on this planet on Earth for that long?
No, nigga, that's
That's
the
what I'm
crazy
saying.
shit.
Now, imagine if you have, imagine if you have another 40 years.
Imagine you 80, you in a group on
Yeah,
you in
imagine
a,
you live to be 80.
you 80, you're 80 and you're in a
Say
fucking
you're
convalescent
80
home.
in a
Just
nursing
think,
home,
hey,
it's an orgy. You're on Viagra.
Just think how quick
doing-
that's gonna come. Like that's why, like when I think about like, oh, I don't want to fucking do nothing today. I just want to stay home and do nothing. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Go
but you're
out and do
wasting
something.
time. Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, but you. Oh yeah,
Life
yeah,
is
that's
short,
right.
you
Life
know
is
what I
very
mean?
short.
Life is
You don't
really fucking
appreciate
short.
it as much as when you're younger. You don't get it. You know what I mean? And it's just like you don't want to be like,
Yeah.
You're older.
I
It's
think
like,
the only
if
reason
you
why-
knew, if you knew what you know now back then,
and it's so
you know?
cliche, dude.
That's
It's so
why I try to
cliche.
tell like younger comedians, like, dude, listen to what the fuck we're saying.
It's like, and you,
Yeah, but
We've
listen,
made
but think about
we've
when you
made
was
just
young.
about every mistake in life.
Yeah, but
already.
think about when you was young, when the old niggas telling you
Yeah,
some
we
shit.
didn't
Nobody
wanna
wanna
hear
hear
that
that
shit.
shit.
We
I heard
didn't
Kodak
hear
Black.
that.
I heard Kodak Black
fuck
say,
out here.
"Hey, man,
special.
fuck y'all old niggas and y'all old nigga energy and shit." That's the realest shit you
It
can ever
is,
tell
it
a
is,
nigga.
it
Like,
is.
I don't want your old nigga energy around me, nigga. So you better use a condom, nigga, because if you don't, you might catch the clap. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna fuck right now. I'm young, nigga. I'm a jackrabbit. I'm out here killing pussy. But the only reason why I even brought that shit up, because we did a show the other day. Shout out Trent Wells and Jason Cordova. Did a show at Blarney Stone. They canceled the shit. After that, no more shows after that.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah. It's niggery shit.
go back
But
to the
the
other
only
shit,
reason,
yeah.
the only reason
Go
why
back to
I
the
even,
dude
the only
from
reason
Kodak
why I
Black
brought
shit,
this
this
shit up,
shit.
the only reason why I brought this shit up, because I was standing outside, right, and I'm thinking I'm fresh. I got on some nice jeans with the ripped jeans and shit, with a shirt that kind of got the same colors to match it. Then I got some shoes to match it and shit. I'm feeling like I'm looking fresh. I'm feeling clean and shit. This young nigga walks up. He's walking and shit. He looks at me, goes, "Hey, OG, you got a cigarette?" I was like, "OG." He's like, "Yeah, old nigga." "You got a cigarette?" That shit had me sick. It had me sick. So I just told him, I said, "I'm sorry, son. It's the only pack I got left." But that shit fucked my whole head up, nigga.
Dude, you get old. It goes by quick.
And I fucked my head up. And like me and my girl was talking mad spicy. We was talking mad nasty. The whole night we was talking greasy. Like, oh,
What,
we
between
get
you and
home,
her?
I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, all types of
Oh,
just
yeah, you just
nasty.
went to the
Like,
bathroom.
By the time
we got to the crib,
just fell
nigga,
asleep.
nigga, I was eating chicharrones off her stomach and fell asleep, nigga.
On her stomach?
That's it. Nigga, that's what you do. When you fat, when
Did you come?
No, he fell asleep, motherfucker.
Well, I don't know. The kid could probably come when he eats. I don't know.
Nah, definitely. I used to be able to do back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Get some good Pop Tarts, the cinnamon, the brown sugar, the maple brown sugars Pop Tarts. I busted up for real, nigga. Just, you ever eat some food and just, or taste some food and that shit tastes so good and you just,
I never came.
Bust the nut.
nah, you just, like, nothing else matters. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing right now. I'm just gonna eat the nigga. Like last night, I was fiending.
I would like to get that from food.
I was fiending for sushi.
Sushi's so good.
I was fiending for sushi.
Dude, you missing out on
I can't eat
sushi.
that stuff.
I'm
You
not.
never
It's
had it.
vegetables.
You're like my son. You're like talking to my son.
What's vegetables?
Sushi.
Oh, they have sushi.
No, it's
but-
not. Sushi
No,
is
no,
like
no,
raw
hold on.
fish.
He's not lying, kid. He's not lying. They have
So
like
I want you to
sweet
understand something. So
potato.
not even sweet potato juice. So listen. So like sushi, it has an element of fish, like salmon, tuna,
Yes.
really lean
Yes,
fish that you can
yes.
eat or whatever yourself.
But-
most of the time, the tuna rolls that you're getting are vegetables. It's either
Yeah,
imitation. It's either
see-
imitation
see-
crab meat or no crab meat at all, and it's like a California roll.
I'm telling you.
Avocado.
No, but see with me, I'm fucking weird. Like I've never ate meat in my whole life.
This is
My
just
listen,
avocado.
I've never
cucumber,
ate meat in my
celery.
whole life,
Dude,
and the
dude.
only reason why I
Hold on.
don't eat it is because
Avocado,
it just
cucumber-
doesn't look good to
No,
me.
but you don't understand. Dude, it's a roll.
It's a roll of
circle.
rice,
just
It looks like
seaweed.
a fucking Italian cookie. Dude, the first time I ate sushi, I thought it was an Italian cookie.
I'm gonna be honest, that shit's
I
delicious.
totally thought it was an Italian
This is
cookie.
delicious. You eat like you have a
Wait,
California roll.
Kenny just said the first time you ate it, you thought you were an Italian cookie.
No, I thought I was eating it. I thought I was eating pastry. I swear to God, dude, remember that?
I want to make sure I heard that
It
right.
was sweet like that to you.
No, I wasn't in a Chinese spot. Dude, I was at this. Remember
My
that?
nigga, how you afraid to eat meat and because you don't like how it look? But if the shit's in a roll, how would you know what it
It
is?
looks so
No,
good.
listen, I don't
It looks
listen.
like a cookie.
Listen, I don't even eat like that tofu or like those garden burgers.
No, but dude, you don't know. You
I
like
don't
rice,
even-
right?
Yeah, but I don't even eat that stuff because it just resembles it.
No, dude, Sean, it looks.
So you
like,
wouldn't eat a portobello mushroom?
Motherfucker, you eat cookies, right?
I don't eat
Dude.
mushrooms either unless they're psilocybin.
Dude, but no, portobello tastes different.
Portobello's
Portobello's
good,
almost
my
like a
nigga.
meat, dude.
Shit tastes like meat,
Yeah, it's
nigga.
good. It's kind
You
of
throw
good.
some
They
what's-
make portobello burgers, don't they?
Well, so it's just a
Yeah,
portobello.
yeah,
It's
but-
just a portobello mushroom cap, but it's this big.
Really?
And then what
Yeah.
you do is,
Oh, can you imagine a psilocybin mushroom?
yo, no,
No, that'd be like an
that'd
ounce,
be
dude,
some.
a
That's
half
yeah,
ounce,
that's a
some
lot of.
ice,
That's
it's a lot,
you
yeah.
eat that shit, nigga. You in a coma.
Dude, it's good, dude.
You glide. You
Like
you're more than Joe
swordfish.
Rogan after
Dude,
that.
Swordfish is so good. Or tuna steak is so
Yeah,
good.
but
You
it's
know?
like, but you can have.
like regular steak.
So like they
too.
do rolls, but the rolls are just vegetables.
Yeah, so you can get the rolls with no fish at all. Where
No
it's just
fish, no meat, no nothing.
avocado. Fucking, well, hold on, say it again. Say it
Avocado, avocado, cucumber,
cucumber, yeah,
and then carrots.
Yeah,
Usually.
yeah.
And you just dip it in the soy sauce
so
and
it's
eat it.
just
It's
a
good.
circle with fucking
Vegetables
avocado,
in the middle.
cucumbers, and carrots, dude.
Or sometimes they'll
Yeah,
tempura.
maybe I'll try. I mean,
They'll
I've been
tempura
thinking
the
about
vegetables.
trying new shit, like other shit too.
Well,
But
because dude, it's not like you have a
no, not in meat though. But the thing that sucks about this though is that like whenever I go out places to eat, like my
Yeah, you're fucking
options are very
picky as
limited.
Very
fuck,
limited.
dude.
What do you eat? Just cheese and bread, nigga?
That's why I eat pizza every fucking day.
This is why I like white people. Like, if white people come over my house and they ask to take a shit, I have no problem. Because the white people, the white people,
No, I
the white
wouldn't.
people I know,
I feel uncomfortable.
vegan.
Uncomfortable
I
taking
pulled
shits
up,
at
I
other
pulled up, I
people's
pulled up to
houses.
Shawn's house today. I'm sitting in the car or whatever, and he's like, I gotta take a shit. That's why I was at the house first. I was like, damn, you should have
That's why
told
you
me.
got there so early?
I was like, you should have told me. I would have just came upstairs or whatever. And he was like, nah, I was taking a shit. I was like, all right, I'm good. But then I thought
He's
about
like-
it, and I was like, when I came upstairs after
It
he
smelled
came back,
fresh.
yo, the house smelled regular. I was like, this nigga shit, and it was nothing.
He shit osium.
He probably just shits rabbit turds. You know how rabbits just shit those little nuggets? That's probably what you shit as an egan. And then you got a little booty. You probably shit just little nuggets, don't you?
No,
You don't shit no massive ass.
I do need to start eating more fiber.
My nigga, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, nigga. I be constipated. If I
I do too because I don't need any fucking
if I
fiber.
try to take a shit, this is why I can
love
never.
where- I love where this is
This
going.
is why I can never be gay. I can never be.
Okay, yo, this
I
is
can
why.
never-
This is
this-
the reason.
this is the reason
to
why.
in
Only
America.
reason why.
This is the reason why.
reason.
This is the reason. Oh no, that's not the only. Well, this is part of the reason. Part of the reason, nigga. I be so constipated sometimes. I
can
be
never
on the
get a
toilet
dick in there?
and I will have tears coming out of my
Stop
eyes.
praying.
Nigga, what? Nigga, have you ever?
Yeah, we were heroin addicts.
Oh, yeah.
We know what it's like to take a cinder block.
It
and-
makes you constipated. Harry.
My nigga,
you don't
you just
shit
sitting
for
there.
2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's me. Sometimes.
Yeah. 2 weeks.
Like I'll go days. Like, and this is how I know I'm not healthy. Like, and I'll be confused as to why a bitch would want to suck the nut out of me. I'll be confused. I'll be like, yo, nigga, I haven't taken a
That's
shit.
toxic.
I haven't taken a shit in 4 days.
Yeah, and you're a big dude. You're probably eating a lot of food.
If I come, I'm gonna shit.
Maybe.
Dude, hold on. All right, you want to get really serious?
Hold on. Why I don't like the way that went.
How serious we
How
get?
serious do you want to go?
I'm talking about
Why
being
so
like,
serious,
I'm talking
huh?
about being a strung out junk ball and haven't taken a shit in so long that you're on the toilet and you like actually have to like reach up there and start it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I just had to do that like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah, this is
I don't feel alone.
Yeah, you don't feel alone. But this is how ill it was. I had tears coming out of my eyes.
Yeah,
right?
it's not a good feeling.
Right, and then, but this is the shit that fucked. This is what fucked it up. My cousin,
came?
I was in the bathroom taking a shit. I'm crying and shit. I'm like, And then I'm like, nigga, I turned Muslim at that moment. I was like, Muhammad, Allah Akbar. I was like, yo, please come
around
up.
on the toilet.
No.
You're gonna face Mecca and shit. You're like,
Because I'm at my aunt's house, so my cousin comes and knocks on the door. She's like, I gotta use the bathroom, and I'm like, fuck. So I didn't know what to do. Nigga, ain't no lube. Like, what do you do to take a turd out your ass? So nigga, no, it was liquid soap right next to the joint.
Do some cocaine.
No, I took the liquid soap. Just lathered up my whole hand.
All right at first, but probably not.
My nigga, I had to like pull the turd out.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
but the shit was hurting so bad.
Because it was liquid soap too, probably.
No, that was fun. That was actually fun.
You think that was okay? Oh, you like that feeling?
No, it was cool. It was like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It was a cool breeze.
If I'm washing my ass, nigga, as a grown ass man, if you washing your ass, you just don't go over your butthole.
No.
You gotta clean that motherfucker.
Yeah. You gotta wash it thoroughly.
You gotta do it very thoroughly.
So we're all finger fucking our assholes.
Niggas don't be wanting to admit this shit. But the truth is, you can't just rub soap over your asshole and think that this shit is clean. You can't just take a rag and rub it over your asshole and think that your asshole is clean. You gotta go in the. Am I lying? You gotta tip.
No,
you gotta tip the jar.
Dude. You wipe, and it'll be clean. And then if you don't like wipe,
my nigga, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's been times in my life where I don't wiped.
10 minutes later, dude.
No. The shit still ain't fucking streak free.
No, I hear you.
That's why I be like, that's when you like, fuck it, man.
My mother was really big on cleanliness, though. That's why I like wipe until it bleeds.
But hey, you know what I just bought the other day? I bought fucking those baby wipes.
Oh, that's okay. So
dude, that's
a game changer.
I want to get a bidet.
I haven't showered in like 2 weeks.
To all the real niggas out there, real niggas out there, regular white people, whatever you are, Cambodians, Mexicans, I don't give a fuck.
All you people, we all know. You don't know. No one likes a shitty
And
ass.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm just talking like my shitty stories from the past.
Wait, why do you gotta exclude black people and white people?
He didn't. He included everybody.
I said niggas, and I said other people. That's what y'all like.
White people are the others. Because you say.
Well, yeah, because white people are the others. You don't want to say white people. You just say the others.
Like white people became the others. Dude, like Italians were Italians.
You should just call it. You should just call white people them.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
those
people.
If this is Boston, baby, we already do that now. Like they, them are the. But not for now. You know who I learned about the baby? I learned about baby wipes from Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy was on MTV Cribs, right? And this country nigga just had me blown away. Like his house was.
You wouldn't think that shit.
His house
was. This motherfucker's from the.
His house was amazing.
Nowhere.
He was smart. Then he shows his bathroom. He was like, I got slip and slide, everything on the bathroom. But then he goes, this is how you really keep your booty clean. You keep these motherfucking baby wipes right here, baby. I was like, what?
So Trick Daddy likes a little ass play.
No. Oh, I don't know about that, but I know.
Sounds like it.
Oh no. He eats the booty. He's to eat the booty gang. He eats booties.
Get my booty.
He eats, but no, I don't know if you get. I don't know.
My booty.
Trick Daddy's a thug. I don't know if that nigga just getting his booty.
So thugs ain't getting their booty eaten?
Oh, there's plenty of thugs getting their ass ate, but I would know. I would know. No. But the thing is that that nigga showed straight baby wipes on the joint, and he was like, "I keep baby wipes."
So he was like, he was trying to push the envelope.
But what really like hit me in the head? He was like, "Ain't no more stretch." He said, "Ain't no more streak marks in my motherfucking drawers." And I was like, I don't want streak marks neither. Let me get some fucking baby wipes.
No, but it makes sense though.
It's the best.
It makes sense. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like that we just like fucking shit and then just wipe it with paper.
Wipe it with paper like that's gonna
be. It's like remember that Craig Ferguson had a joke like he was like, you wouldn't like if you got shit on your hand. You wouldn't just wipe it with a napkin now, would you? You'd wash it off.
Wash it, right. You wash that shit.
It makes sense. Why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah, I want to totally get it.
But there's a lot of nasty niggas that just... There's a lot of nasty niggas out here, man. Just please use baby wipes. And that shit is immaculate, too, because if you ever wipe...
say every time you wipe your ass, you're using baby wipes?
No. Yeah. But I got some in the car right now.
Oh, you're like a hooker? He's like a hooker and shit, dude. He's like, oh, I'm going to get one.
No.
They do that.
Honestly, the only reason why I even got baby wipes in the car is because...
Because you a hooker, motherfucker.
Nah, I'm not proud of this.
He's escort.
And I'm gonna say this right now. I'm really not proud of this.
He dresses up as a firefighter, police officer,
I took
EMT.
a shit on off of Tremont Street behind the subway.
Like a homeless person?
Yeah. Nigga, I was fucked up. I had took these pills. I was supposed to clean out your joint or whatever. So I took the pills or whatever.
So it really wasn't your fault.
No, but I should like. I was like,
shit.
yo, I was like, yo, I gotta find the bathroom.
There's a medical emergency.
I'm doing, I'm doing Uber and shit.
Yeah.
I'm doing Uber Eats or whatever.
You ride up in your clothes up.
I get to the Subway. I'm like, Subway gotta have a bathroom.
No, the Subway does not have a bathroom.
These Indian niggas is the grimiest niggas ever. Yo, I walked in. I was like, bathroom.
They like buy something.
I thought you meant like the tea.
No.
I thought you meant the tea.
So then I bought some cookies. I bought the macadamia nut cookies.
He was like, yo, what's the cheapest thing you got here?
No, the nigga goes, the bathroom don't work anyway. I'm sorry.
After you bought
I was like,
right?
you made me buy these fucking cookies for nothing?
Wow.
So I took the cookie, I threw it, and shit.
Dude, seriously, I would have went and just shit on the floor, I think, at that point.
No, yeah, you could have.
Like, at that point,
I
like,
been
I
so
mean...
mad.
I was pissed.
I would have done
if
something
you
stupid
had
to
to
go arrested.
shit, and the dude's like, no, you need to buy something for you to use the bathroom, and then you bought it, and then he was like, fuck you.
Yo, shit was wild. So that's why I went behind
the... I was fucked up enough, I just totally might be like, that could be...
What are you doing, man?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
We'll get a few more.
Really
but that's what really fucked me up. That's why
dude, that's
I was
insane.
behind the Subway, leaking. I was down. I was back there. I was not proud of that shit.
No.
That shit was not cool, and it was ugly.
Yeah, don't fuck with non-FDA drugs.
Yeah, that was. It was like some. Honestly, I think that shit was like some.
Was it a less
activated charcoal stomach shit?
Something to just make you shit more or less.
Like, and then when I shit, like the shit was
you didn't
black.
think it was gonna like make you shit like.
Oh, it fucked me up. It fucked me up.
Without any chance of going.
It's either do that or shit on yourself.
Nah, I'm gonna do that.
And even if you're gonna shit on yourself and you're gonna drive home, you still gotta sit in the car by yourself with shit all over you.
No. If I'm like in my car and that happened, I'm pulling over and I'm getting out.
Yo, my nigga, I'm not doing that shit.
Shit on the floor.
I've done one. I have one accident in my life, but I didn't shit on myself. Is when I found out I had diabetes. I had found out because I was driving. I was on my way from Connecticut to Boston. I'm on my way up here and shit, and I'm like close to the crib, like right by Randolph, and I'm like, yo, I can't just pull over and just piss because it's too many cars, and it was like a 2-lane road, but there's no side joint. So I'm like, yo, I can't do this, I can't do that. So I just pissed on myself. And it was like the worst shit ever. Shit. So when I got to the crib, I was telling my aunt.
You were going to Milton though, right?
Yeah, I was telling my aunt.
So you were just scared. You're like, I can't just like pull over and piss in this
because if I just pull over and piss, it's gonna be a problem. And then on top of that, it's a 2-lane road, but there's no.
Yeah, there's no breakdown.
There's no breakdown lane or nothing. So I'm like, yo, fuck. Hey, yo, grab some PBRs. But that's what like really fucked me up. And I pissed and shit. And then I got to the house. I was telling my aunt. She was like, you sound like that don't sound normal. And then she was like, you got diabetes.
You were driving for like 2-3 hours, right?
No, it was like an hour. It was an hour and a half. Honestly.
You got a warrant, motherfucker?
Right. This little nigga comes knocking on his own door and shit.
In the house.
Yeah.
Oh man,
fucking Chris. So I was telling little babyface Kenny over here how
Wait, 1 second. I just want to address that we forgot to shut off the filter.
Oh, it's okay. Who gives a fuck?
Hear that? Sure
that's a carbon filter for us smoking all this weed and shit. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But yeah,
I didn't hear it at all.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I didn't notice it. It doesn't.
I am deaf. I know. I'm deaf.
So I was telling him how I pissed on. I had an accident. I pissed on myself after I shit was.
I pissed at bed when I was on some NyQuil once, like not like
but
3 years ago maybe.
You know when you drinking these, that's what happens.
One time I was high as shit on pills. And like I was living with my mother.
Dude, I seen you like
I walked into the kitchen and I went into the cabinet and I grabbed a can of peas.
And you put it on the floor. You guess what? You talked about this last podcast.
I know. I talked
the last podcast
because it's ridiculous.
Immediately last podcast.
I don't know, nigga. He was talking about fucking peas.
I've said it a million times.
Yeah. No, I've heard you say it before. It's interesting. It's an interesting Freudian weird shit, dude. That you would actually grab peas and piss everywhere.
So. To switch gears real quick,
Second, third, fourth, fifth. Where are we going?
No, I did. I did security.
First gear.
I did security over the weekend. For Dababy. Dababy's a up and coming rap artist. He got the number 1 song in the country with Suge or whatever. But I was doing security for him in Lawrence. Because I do everything as a comedian. Like I'm not just a comedian. I'm a comedian, actor. I host. I do fucking Uber Eats. I'm a delivery driver. I do
strips as a firefighter, police officer.
Right. So
he would totally come and whack you off his head with his baton.
No, definitely not. So I go do security. The baby's about to come on stage. It's like 1:20. 1:30. Usually the artist's only gonna do like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes or whatever. So they come in like towards the end of the night. You think the shit is about to be over, like, oh, I ain't seen this nigga all night, and then he pops up. So Dababy pops up at the joint. A fan, or actually a guy that was actually opening up for Dababy. He was one of the artists or whatever that was opening up for him. Wanted to get a picture, so he kind of rushed him, tried to put his hand on him and shit, try to get a picture. And they beat. Listen, I haven't seen a nigga get his ass whooped. Like, I've seen niggas get fucked up, but I haven't seen niggas get fucked up. This is the
last time you got your ass whooped outside the Yante?
Nah, it definitely didn't happen. Don't spread lies. Yeah, but no, I can't believe, like, this nigga got beat so bad. I think his name was Don Trag. Shout out to him. Hopefully he's recovering, whatever. But he got beat so bad. Like, they beat the brakes off this nigga. I haven't seen a nigga get his video. I haven't seen a nigga get his potato mashed like that in a long while. They peeled that man's fruit. Listen, the dude that was Dababy's head security had to be like 6'8", 6'7", 6'9".
Yeah, some dude told me last night that it wasn't even like the.
No, it wasn't our security.
It wasn't us. It wasn't the club security.
No, we was at the door watching this shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We wasn't gonna get involved. Like this nigga security, no bullshit, was like 6'9". He was bigger than a Denali. I'll tell you that way. He was bigger than the Denali. He was taller than the Denali. He was wide and he was jacked. And I was like, if I gotta fight this nigga, I wouldn't touch him. I wouldn't do none of that shit. So that nigga that was fighting the nigga, whatever, is brave first off. Second off or whatever, he was getting pummeled by other people because he was getting held down and shit. But, yo, bro.
Dude, he had punches coming from every which angle.
Crazy. Like, there was there was one nigga that got beat and, like, you know how, like, you get something in your eye and you just start patting your shit? When we were standing at the door, I look outside after they got finished beating the nigga, and Dababy got back in the car and bounced. He just left. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of don't blame him. Like, people were at the door. They was pissed. They didn't know who was going on.
You can see this video on TMZ if you look it up.
Yeah, so the crazy shit that happened, though, is like, I'm doing security.
So is this like a credit?
I don't know. I was tempted to call TMZ and be like, look.
Listen.
I'm an up-and-coming comic in Boston.
I was doing security that night. This is what happened, and this is how it goes down. And anytime I get booked for a show, I'm like, what's your credits? TMZ, nigga.
Yeah, the first time you told me that story, you're like, yo, guess what? That means I got a TMZ credit.
So, yeah, they beat the brakes off of him, but we personally as security or whatever, my head security dude or whatever, we fell back. We was just chilling because it's like, it was pointless. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody tries to run up or whatever. If he ain't got no weapon.
You definitely not getting paid.
He ain't got no weapon and shit or whatever. Like, it's,
Like,
whatever.
I don't know, like, if that, like, I heard that kid got fucked up last night, dude, at the mic, dude. This kid was on stage, first time up.
Yeah, well, dude, the Ante is
Hold on, before we finish that,
up.
I just want to wrap this part up or whatever about that. The crazy shit is that, if you're an artist and you're doing, your thing or whatever, it's smart to have security. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to have a responsibility to just be like, look, dead that shit.
Yeah, because listen, now
because Dababy could have just said, look, let him go. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the club security handle this. We out,
but
or whatever the case.
Quick too.
But it happens quick, and then like, yo, it just.
Another thing I was thinking too, that guy who got his ass kicked might even have a lawsuit.
Oh no, he definitely got a lawsuit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not even a question. You know how much? You know how much Dababy got paid that night? $22,000 for a 15-20-minute performance. Think about that. You just left Providence. Like if you're a musician, if you're a comedian, if you're a comedian, you're in Providence. You just did a show at 8:00. Now you're gonna drive up to Boston or whatever to do a late show at 11.
A shit show in Lowell for 22 G's.
Yeah. It's not a shit show though.
No, I'm sure there's many.
Think about
no, but yeah, that's great, dude.
It don't really matter because at the end of the day, that nigga, Dababy got paid.
I'm not trying to shit on it like it's a shit show.
No, Dababy got paid. He just didn't perform. But you're not getting paid. You getting paid for something that you didn't even do yet. You didn't perform. You feel what I'm saying? The promoters and shit, they done made their money at the bar, with the VIP, and everything else or whatever. But so they're not really losing money.
No, that's
they're
why
losing
they're
money
paying
because you ain't performed.
No, they
wouldn't. We didn't get our money's worth.
Maybe they didn't get their money's worth, but they only got all the money they were gonna get anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's 20. That's kind of like I don't even understand why people would even pay that type of money for.
I don't even know who that dude is.
$20,000.
Because that artist is generating more than $20,000.
Yeah, but in what?
Oh yeah. But we can't gauge like. Art
Well,
like that.
I mean,
You know
as a security guard, I definitely shake down niggas or whatever. I had a blast. I was getting free weed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't smoke in the club. But Massachusetts got free. Like we got good weed laws and shit. But you can't just smoke in the fucking club like you own the motherfucking
Hey, how
shit.
much was it to get into the club?
I don't know. I know it was $50 for VIP, and I know it was like at least 20 at the door, 30 at the door, or something like that.
Yeah.
But the joint was packed. I'm not gonna hold you. It was packed. It was a good crowd. It was definitely a good crowd. That's why I think
what was the venue?
I don't want to say this. I don't want to say the venue. You can look it up on TMZ. Look up the baby security beating the shit out of a nigga.
Oh, no, I was just wondering, like, what? Because
you can see Big D in the background just smiling.
Spanish club. But I've done security. I've done security for this spot several times. When Tekashi 6ix9ine was there, I did security there. I did security.
So they're known for doing hip hop club shows up.
Hip hop shows, Spanish shows and shit. But I did security for a lot of people or whatever, and sometimes I make it on a joint.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to put them on, but I'm just thinking like what it looked like if I knew like what the inside of the place looked like. You know what I'm saying?
It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice club. I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice club.
Because Lowell's not like the nicest.
It's not Lowell.
places.
It's Lawrence. I was in Lawrence.
Both of those places suck. Yeah, I mean, like I live in Brockton. I'm not trying to be all like.
Yeah, I understand. But the thing is I lived in Lawrence before, and Lawrence is a very Spanish town. But it's like Washington Heights in New York. If I can compare it to another city or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
No,
that's
it's not like playing.
I wouldn't say it's shitty. I think Lawrence is actually pretty good for me. It's dope. It's kind of like a Brockton or whatever, but
Yeah. No, dude.
It's like Lowell.
I know. I would do good there because like I fit in.
It's all the same shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Except Lawrence is the only town I've been in where it was mainly Spanish.
Yeah, but
it was not really like you barely see you see white people, but it's mainly Spanish. Like I say that because the first time I moved to Lawrence, I cried because I was like, "Damn, I'm never gonna get no pussy here."
Why? It's like a city.
I went to Wendy's and tried to order a sandwich,
and they were like, "Fuck you."
And then the lady would just start speaking Spanish to me, and I just cried. She didn't say, "Hey, how are you doing? Welcome to Wendy's." She was like, "Buenos dias." I was like, "Fuck."
Now, where'd you move from? Greensboro?
Yeah, I came straight from Greensboro.
Was it like the city, like a city in Greensboro? Like, what's the environment?
Greensboro is one of the largest cities, up and coming cities in North Carolina. Period. Greensboro is known for
predominantly black, white.
Greensboro is
Spanish?
a mix.
So yeah,
it's North Carolina. It's North Carolina.
Boston,
but no. Boston, like up north. Once you get up north, the demographics change.
Right, so
once you get up north, you got cultures.
Like,
you got cultures. In Greensboro, black, white, Mexican. Black, white, Mexican. Cambodian, Vietnamese niggas, small group. Mexicans is like them niggas is the king.
In North Carolina, so many of them.
In North Carolina, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like
they're everywhere. They're like cockroaches.
When I came back up to Boston, is when I was like blown away. I was like, oh shit. There's Peruvian bitches. There's Eritrean bitches. There's Cape Verdeans. There's Dominicans. There's Puerto Rican. There's everything. It's like a whole nigga. It's like a rainbow. Nigga, all types of pussy is here. And that shit is so. I wasn't getting it. I wasn't getting it. I was a whore. I was a whore. When I moved back up north, I was a whore. When I was down south, I would never fuck with a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, nah.
Why? Was you racist?
Nah, I was just, the whites hated the blacks hated the whites, and the blacks
sounds like prison. America, same
and then everybody hated the Mexicans. It was just like
everybody just hated each other.
Because the Mexicans got their own neighbor. They got this shit together. There's 10 of these niggas in one house. They got $20 rent a piece. You know what I'm saying? I paid $375 for a 1-bedroom in North Carolina. And this was back in the day. And then before I left or whatever, I think he was paying like $600, $700, $750 or some shit like that. We wasn't paying nothing. It was between three of us.
Living in a 1-bedroom?
No, we had 3-bedroom, vaulted ceilings. We had
3-bedroom for $750?
Yeah.
In Greensboro?
Dude.
Yeah. And we lived in a nice neighborhood. I got pictures and shit.
But you just said it's a city.
Yeah, Greensboro is
When I
not
hear
a
Greensboro, I
It
think
is
like
a
just
city,
like
Sean.
fields and
Yes,
just
Sean.
no sidewalks.
It's a city.
No,
it's a city in the middle of fucking nowhere.
It's a major city in North Carolina.
A major
But it's
city in the
three
middle of
different
nowhere.
cities. No, it's the triad. So it's High Point, Greensboro, Winston-Salem. This is the thing about North Carolina where I grew up at. College fucking central. Boston is the only city I've been in where there's like as many colleges as there is like in Greensboro.
Town.
So like in Greensboro, you had Bennett College, UNCG, A&T. You got Greensboro College. You have so many fucking colleges, like it's ridiculous. And it's a lot of historically black colleges. So Greensboro was always a divide. It was like, black and white. My high school, black and white. And then you had the Mexicans. The Mexicans just did whatever the fuck, But it was smooth. I love living down there. But when I came back,
you don't think it was like that at East Boston High?
Like
everybody got along.
That's why everything you're talking about, that's how we grew up.
Everybody got along, but everybody still was in prison. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like white kids were with the white kids, black kids with the white kids, Spanish with the Spanish.
Right.
And we're in dude. The busing shit was the 70s. We were in the high school 90s.
Yeah, that was
only
way
20
before.
years later.
Well, that's
20 years.
That's why.
That's a small gap.
That's why when a lot of people say Boston is the more so racist. It's like I could see what you're saying, but when I grew up, it wasn't like that.
No. We didn't grow up like that, dude. My parents weren't like that. I wasn't
taught
that.
Of course you wasn't.
Because I grew up here.
No, you wasn't taught that.
But take it back 20 years, 10 to 15 years ago, whatever. Earlier.
Yeah, you could have
forget about it.
Because it was even more worse than that because it was like everybody was fucking with each other. It was like the Irish were fucking with the Italians fucking
you know how they had that whole busing thing in Boston?
Yeah, that was the 70s.
But that's true. Like my brother, not even the 70s. My cousin was living in Dorchester, and he was going to school in Swampscott.
That's bullshit.
What you mean?
It's bullshit. If you live in Dorchester, you should go to school in Dorchester.
That,
why the fuck should you take a bus and go fucking cities over?
Hold on.
Because you want to build diversity. Fuck that, dude.
No, but he was smart.
Because they wanted his cousin, to be in a better school
system.
system.
All right, well, I'm talking about busing.
But he was
talking about the busing. When I went to school around here, I thought the kids that were in our school from Dorchester and Roxbury, I thought they wanted to go there. I didn't know they had to go there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit because
no.
Listen, I got lucky. I know elementary school, middle school, and high school was all in East Boston for me.
No, but you were in the same fucking lottery. You had just
but I didn't know it was a fucking lottery.
Right.
I thought all my classmates wanted to be at my fucking school. I thought I was in a good school.
You guys are mad emotional.
You guys are mad emotional
right now over some shit that y'all don't even use. Your education.
No, listen, because
I am highly educated.
In Boston,
can't you see I'm high as shit right now?
Even though if you live, whatever city you live in, whatever color you are,
they would give kids the opportunity to make.
No, you have to put in for where you want to go to school.
Right.
So you put in for the closest.
So what happened? So basically, what happened was the reason why my cousin was even going to a school out in Swampscott.
No, that was probably more because he was smart.
He was smart.
It was like an academic school.
He was smart, and my aunt was pushing. So. The thing is if you're in a low income neighborhood or you're in a fucked up neighborhood or whatever, the only way you're gonna be able to get a decent education is if you have somebody to vouch for you and push for you to get into these.
In a better.
So my aunt would push for him to get into these joints. But you feel what I'm saying? So
none of that would have happened. None of that would have happened if it wasn't for the assimilation of busing in the 70s.
What I will say though is
maybe it was a bad reason to start it.
Which forced people who lived in the neighborhood to go to another neighborhood to go to school. But it doesn't make fucking sense.
Yes, it does because...
Why? Why does it make sense?
Because the other neighborhoods weren't getting as much attention from the government as they should have been.
Right. So if you got black kids going to another school in a white neighborhood, they're going to get subsidies.
Dude, I'm not saying it was right to kick in people's doors like that. But back then, they made it happen. It was enforced. But then, 20 years later, his cousin who grows up somewhere is able to go to fucking Swampscott in a better neighborhood because he's...
Right. I understand.
Have you notice.
All right, I understand the story.
I wish you guys could see Kenny getting all worked up and shit.
If you live in fucking Dorchester, you should be able to go to, and there's a school across the street from your house or around the corner. You should be able to go to that fucking school.
To be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the schools up here were a lot better than the ones that
in the South.
To a certain
were because Boston has the best school
to a certain degree. But the truth is that Boston is an education city.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? The most famous schools in the world are here in Boston, even when it comes to high schools and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're gonna get a decent education here. It's just a matter of what the fuck you gonna use with it. So we're gonna get the fuck up off of that shit. I don't want to talk about that shit no more. But goddamn, that nigga.
You could get whatever you want wherever you get it. Wherever. If you're smart and you apply yourself, you're gonna come out of nothing.
You're gonna come out of nothing.
In the middle of nowhere.
Speaking of coming out of nothing and coming out of nowhere, Alabama.
100%. Oh, dude.
Alabama just did some of the craziest shit.
It's unbelievable.
Like, I thought that so Alabama just banned abortion, right? And the reason why I think it's fucked
straight up banned it.
Right. Is because that nigga that just gave Taisha some money to go get that abortion that morning, he just out of $400.
No.
She came up.
No, but they can't.
He was out of that $400.
Yeah, he was anyway from the get go. It don't matter. You're right. But yeah, that shit is crazy. I don't understand how. Like, honestly, you know, I feel like as a country, we always push for people to make their own decisions and do this, that, and the third. Even though the country controls, I mean, the people that the powers that be really control the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't understand how somebody can control what it is you do with your body. It's just like, what? You trying to tell? And then one of the senators or whatever tried to pass a law or whatever. It wasn't ever going to get passed or nothing like that, but she was trying to prove a point like, oh, every time a guy masturbates, he should be fined $100.
That can't be real. I keep
no, it was not. No, it was no.
I have a lot of fines.
No, right. But no, she was trying to bring light. I'm like, you can't really bring light to something with that kind of dumbass.
Like chicks saying
that's like saying every time you jerk off and you come, you're killing hundreds of babies.
Well, that's what she said.
It's the same mentality. That's what she said. It's the same stupid mentality.
But that's what she tried to say.
Yeah,
so, and that's what. But the thing that blows my mind is like, honestly, like, people get put in some fucked up situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was drunk one night, you fucked Kenny, now you pregnant. You want to get rid of that baby.
Yeah, especially look at Kenny, dude.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh my God, now my son looks like a kid from fucking Mad Magazine and shit. Like,
he's got Down syndrome.
Yeah, he's fucked up. Oh no, come on, man. God damn.
Look how many drugs this kid done. You know what I mean? That's why I would never have a kid.
You should have just said he had extra chromosomes.
That's why I would never have a kid because I've done so many drugs. It's like, why would I put that burden on some other?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have kids, nigga, your girl's gonna sprout 100 babies at once, nigga, because you just small as fuck.
No, she's gonna.
You like a little ant.
She's gonna sprout a retarded baby.
I don't know what to say.
Fact it. Look, I'm telling you, look how short I am.
Look,
dude. Like,
no, I think honestly, you probably birth them out.
You have kids. I have a kid. Yeah,
and they're both retarded.
Oh, you crazy as fuck.
Crazy.
My son's smart as fuck. My son will fuck you up, nigga. At 9 years old, my son will fuck you up.
Avery's almost your size, dude.
My son got in trouble the other day because he called his brother a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Why'd he get in trouble?
He called his brother a bitch.
Yeah, but they don't do that anyway.
Yeah, you can't do that. I mean, you can't.
Why? How old was
who do you get in trouble? Who do you get in trouble by?
His mom.
What's the age difference?
Oh, his brother's in high school and shit like that. But
so the high school one or the younger one? I'm
gonna say this. I seen the movie '90s, mid '90s with the funniest scene in that movie is when the kid comes home after he's been partying with all his skateboard friends. The big brother is like the big brother and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he comes in and he's just doing whatever he do. Big brother sees him, whatever, and runs down on him. Is like, fucking bitch. So he starts chasing him, right? So the little kid's running around the whole house. His big brother's chasing him and shit. He stops and was like, you're a fucking faggot. Takes his orange juice, throws it on the ground. Was like, that's why you don't get no pussy, you fucking bitch. Keeps running. The big brother runs into the kitchen and just collapses on the floor and starts crying and shit. I was like, wow. Because his homeboys done punked him and shit on the movie. His homeboys punked him right in front of his brother's face. So his brother was like, nigga, you a bitch. Fuck out of here. Dude, I'm not saying that's why my son...
I don't think kids do that nowadays.
Oh, kids don't do what?
These young kids, they respect each other's feelings.
No.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, they do.
No, take a walk in the black Some of them have this weird thing that their parents are trying to drill in their heads, but mostly it's like everything's the same. Think about it,
my nigga.
Everything's the same.
In the 60s, people were preaching love and all this other shit.
Same thing.
But that's when the Crips was born.
Yeah. Dude, motherfuckers are the same. Dude, you go to school, kids are just as fucked up as they were when we were fucking kids.
Fuck out of here. Like, niggas is gonna do what they gonna do.
It seems like everybody's special and there's just a safe... Everybody goes to a safe space.
No. I understand what you're saying. I
agree.
I understand what you're saying when it comes to that. But, yeah, like, I mean, at the end of the day or whatever, motherfuckers are still getting called little faggots and shit.
100%.
Bitch-ass niggas and everything else. It's just that if a nigga's, like, so bold and he was like, yeah, some guy I love dicks and all this other shit. You just can't openly be like, yo, you fucking fat. Like, because he's telling you what he is.
Why would you do that anyway?
Because niggas do that.
No, because whenever I said the word faggot or fag, it was just, I wasn't meaning
but
like,
what I'm saying too, okay, so listen.
You're a fucking dickhead, you're stupid.
So your people.
And I'm not meaning, gay people are stupid. It's just.
My pops grew up in an era where karate was strong and niggas checked they bitch. You feel what I'm saying? That's the era that they grew up in. You ain't played none of that. Oh, if a nigga was a sissy or whatever you want to call it, whatever, like that's what it was. And you knew it and you stayed away or whatever the fuck. Now, I feel like there's an agenda to push everything on everybody. But at the same time, niggas is still out there wilding out or whatever. Like, yo, fuck out of here, nigga. Like, and I mean, if you call somebody gay or whatever, it doesn't mean that you calling them like gay or you trying to be like racial and shit. It's just like, it's kind of like, honestly, like.
It's funny. It's like sexuality and racially is kind of like the same thing.
It's almost like
it's in the same
shit.
Vein. You know what I mean?
You can't, like you
people
can't.
might want to like differentiate them, and like I understand how you could. You know what I mean? I get that.
Like back in the day, you call somebody
hate. Like you know?
Tracy Morgan said it best. Tracy Morgan was like, "Look, everybody's mad at Paula Deen. You know, she's 67 years old. At 18, she was in the civil rights era. She had 18 years before that to say nigga freely. Then all of a sudden the next day you want her to change your shit? If she don't call me a nigga, I'm gonna feel awkward.
Yeah, right?
Like that nigga said that shit fucked my head up.
The crazy thing, I was just listening to
Tracy Morgan's crazy.
Funny as shit.
He's off his fucking rocker. I love him, dude.
He's nice.
Yeah, he's just like.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's got his own shit, dude.
But it's the way that he do it. Like,
but no one's doing that, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No one's doing Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan's doing.
Listen, niggas out here is doing it, but they're not ever going. They're not gonna shine. They're not gonna shine. Tracy Morgan was the first. He wasn't the first, but. Tracy Morgan was just a nigga. Tracy Morgan was just being extra with everything. Just like he was just being a nigga from the projects, just talking his shit.
Dude, the way he talks.
But the way he's saying,
himself, yes, dude.
He just sounds like my uncle at a cookout. That's just telling you what the fuck is going on.
But he's just being himself, though. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He was like, Oprah said she not going to hang around nobody else to say nigga. But guess what?
So good, dude.
She telling Stedman he a nigga every night. Nigga, get your fucking feet off my coffee table. That's my impersonation of Tracy Morgan. No, that's my nigga. It's just his vibe. It's like certain people or whatever, when they get on stage or when they start like talking or whatever, it's just they shit. Like the nigga Tracy Morgan will say some dumb shit. If a white person said it, it sounds regular. Like Tracy Morgan, a white person could try to say some shit that Tracy Morgan says. Like I seen a Puerto Rican the other day. Have you ever beaten up a Puerto Rican for sweatpant money? It sounds regular. But when Tracy Morgan dug, he was like, have you ever beat up a Puerto Rican for sweatpants money? Huh? Is that what you're doing?
It's all about the delivery.
It's the delivery, how you do shit.
Yeah,
it's the diction and everything.
He's doing his thing.
He just sounds like a nigga that's so dope to me. And I just love the way he just tells his shit. Is like, it's an honesty. You can tell he's working on his craft and shit. I can tell, like, you can kind of tell that.
That motherfucker rings true.
But when he starts talking that shit, it's just funny. It's like the redneck nigga.
It's very relatable.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
It's not very relatable.
It's very relatable.
No,
dude.
come on,
It
dude.
is,
Come on.
man.
Like you don't watch Shame. Like I watch Shameless and
I'm
I'm
on, like,
those
his
my
sister
people.
stand.
I never watched any of them
like,
shit.
seriously. Yeah, like it's like yeah. It's
Yeah, that was some funny shit. That was some funny shit. Because if you grew up in that era, like it's the difference. Like the kids nowadays, the younger kids, even comedians now, they didn't grow up in the crack era. They didn't grow up in the Reagan era. They didn't grow up in the food stamp era and shit. Where like it was like you were ashamed to have food stamp. Now motherfuckers glorify that. They're like, nigga, shit, you got your EBT card? We about to go to 7-Eleven, nigga. When I was young, it was horrible to have me fucking some food stamps, the paper food stamps and shit.
I know you used to have those bills and
Oh,
shit.
I ain't give a fuck though. I would go to the joint and just buy some quarter candy and then take the cash.
Yeah, I used to
They used to give you you would bust down. They give you $100 food stamp. You bust that shit down in the grocery store. I mean at the little corner market, the bodega or whatever. They give you cash right there on the spot. I robbed a crackhead one time for $300 in EB and some food stamps, nigga. I went to the store. That nigga said, "Where you get this from?"
In back then, you could buy like a candy bar for a quarter.
You can buy a candy bar for a quarter or whatever, and then niggas have to give you change.
Yeah.
But I would do that shit. But that was only when I lived in Boston. When I moved down south, I was terrified to go to the corner store and spend. Everybody in the motherfucking project.
You basically got like that.
But I was scared to go to the project. I was scared to go to the corner store in my project and try to go buy some fucking shit with some food stamps. Niggas be looking at me crazy. My mom would send me to the store with a note. Give him a 6-pack of
I used to buy cigarettes.
Coors Light and some, and some Mystics.
I used to buy cigarettes all the time.
Get him some samples.
You must smoke too. You buy cigarettes.
No, hold on. Where we at? Where we at for time, man? Come on.
We've been a minute. Kid.
We've been doing
an hour exactly.
Okay, so let's wrap this shit up, man. Let's wrap
been
this
an hour?
Nah, come on, family. Come on, let's no. What the fuck is you doing, man?
I think we
We talked about that already. What the fuck is wrong? Oh, we cut it off, but what did happen? Somebody else told me about what happened at Ontane last night. Speaking of Ontane, we do open mic comedy here in Boston, Massachusetts at 31 India Street at Ontane on the regular Mondays and Wednesdays. Monday at 10 o'clock, sign up at 9:30. Wednesday, 9 o'clock, sign up at 8:30. But what happened last night at the Ontane at the open mic we do? What was going on?
It was another exciting night.
Another exciting night.
I have to go to Mike.
I heard you guys had some nice females that was there chilling.
There was some fucking beautiful black chicks. First.
But I feel nervous when I hear white people say there was fine black chicks. I be kind of nervous because I be like, what do you mean?
It went like 1, 2, 3.
But what they have? Like, did they have weaves? Did they have regular hair? Did they have, you know what I'm saying? Did they look educated? Was they chilling? Did they have, you know what I'm saying? Was they like, you know, did they look ratchet? Did they look conservative?
No, they looked like it made no sense to me.
I want to just see what you're gonna say to describe the black people.
These black chicks were hot.
But like, I don't know, man, because y'all
like
niggas be wild.
Together, like well put together. Like
y'all white niggas would be like, man, I'll fuck the shit out of Lupita Luongo, nigga. Like, fuck out here. So,
like they didn't look like hood or anything. Like,
oh no, so they look together. They had this shit together.
Like put together. They were hot, dude.
Big asses and shit.
They were sitting down. I don't know.
Yeah, there was
my nigga. If that ass is fat, you can see it while it's sitting down.
Pretty ass chicks, Okay. It was like 1, 2, 3. Like I felt like it was like the hottest.
Every time you stretch your peas, all I smell is fucking cinnamon. This nigga's killing fireballs right now. That's all I smell is cinnamon.
Most of it.
This nigga goes.
You drank all those, Kenny?
This was a 10-pack.
I didn't even.
Okay, so listen. Out of a 10-pack of nips, he ain't share his nips with nobody.
No.
He has 3 nips left. This summer, Kenny Capozzi kills nothing but fireballs.
It seems like a lot, but
like
that whole sleeve is probably like a pint.
Don't matter, nigga. That's a lot of fireballs. Nigga, it's fireballs.
It's 66%. It's not.
If I know a white nigga wants to die
whiskey.
or wants to like try to fight some niggas, he's gonna drink Fireball for.
Come on, stop it.
Nah, but I'm not gonna hold
Fireball is actually weak.
My nigga,
It is weak.
It's
That's
weak.
what I'm trying to say.
So why do you be so trashed?
For a whiskey, it's weak.
It's whiskey, nigga.
But it's weak whiskey.
It's a 66%.
It's like flavored whiskey.
66%.
Hey, did you understand? Like, I woke up at 4
Ciroc
a.m.
is like
right?
30.
I worked until 1:30, and then I started drinking at 2 o'clock. And now it's...
I know.
Yeah,
the term redneck is...
Now it's 9:30.
We were just talking about the percentage, right? I probably had maybe like 5 of these, right? And they're like fucking 5% alcohol. This dude had like 7 of those.
And that's 60% alcohol.
And I fucking... What time did I leave? What time
Listen
did
to
I
how
get
he
home?
sounds.
Yo, I crashed the...
This is how he crashed.
In like 45 minutes, he drank all them.
He starts drinking nips and sounds like Bobcat Goldthwait and shit.
I've been doing better at the mic.
He goes into Macho Man Randy Savage.
Right.
I've been calming down at the mic where I've been trying not to yell.
Listen, brother.
Do that. I've been trying to pull it back a little bit. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you exactly what I was doing at
our
18. Macho Man Randy Savage.
Try to like turn it down.
AKA Kenny Capozzi. I can picture you as a wrestler and shit with a nice mullet.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. See, this is the thing, brother. When you go down to Little Neptune Liquors in East Boston, Massachusetts, you get you a bold sleeve of a Fireball Nips, and then you sound like Kenny Capozzi on the In the Gutter podcast. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Now imagine the wrestlers back in the day. Like, yo, could you imagine like seeing the Ultimate Warrior or Macho Man Randy Savage trying to get some pussy? Are you kidding me?
But they must have been getting pussy anyway.
But them niggas is like that nigga Macho Man. That nigga scared me.
Yeah, but they probably have tiny.
That nigga Macho Man Randy Savage. Yo, fact.
You know what I mean? Like,
The niggas was probably. The niggas is packing. The niggas was packing snacks. They was out here.
They're like, oh baby, I'm sorry, man, I can't fuck
Big
you, but
swole
I can
ass
beat the shit
wrestler
out of
niggas
you.
and shit. Like, yo, I'll pick you up.
Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get into this bedroom and I'm gonna do something that you've never seen before. I'm gonna show you my shrimp.
It's like, what? Imagine fucking what's my other man's name? Cause it's the truth. Like, let's be real. Like, these niggas that had panties on. You feel what I'm saying? They was built. They had their upper half of their body was swole as fuck.
It was all shaved too.
But their lower half of their body, they look like somebody's Irish grandmother. Like, just with the stomach, with the panties all up on the fucking stomach and shit.
I don't think they were doing the leg work.
No leg work or nothing. Like, look at them wrestlers back in the day. Niggas was diesel as fuck. With no legs, looking like an Irish mother, like where the panties. Cause you know that white bitch got the fucking bloomers and shit. Panties come up to their nipples and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga out here with a leotard. Wrestling niggas is mad weird, yo. Like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wrestler, but like now that I think about it as a grown ass man, yo, I was wilding. I was like, yo, I remember, I'll never forget this shit. I was over my man's crib. We wrestling. Monday Night Raw had just
naked?
No, we so we watching Monday Night Raw, nigga, and with my WCW versus NWO and shit. And I'm like, yo, nigga, my man came out the room, nigga, with some
nothing
with his mom's black leggings and shit. Nigga had them shits all the way up to the stomach. He said, that nigga said, I'm Big Papa Pump. So I was like, bet. So I ran to my man's sister room, and I grabbed the little Jerry curl wig and shit, and I was like, I'm Razor Ramon. But I had on jeans and shit, but I took my little shirt off
What,
and shit.
you guys just fucked?
It's like Papa Ramon.
I'm Razor Ramon. I was wilding out. Like, I just think, like, as a grown ass man, I think about it now. As a kid, I was
Like,
wilding.
you wouldn't fuck that dude then?
What? Nah, the shit was just bugged out. Like, niggas was really on some other shit. Like, oh, I want to be a wrestler. Like, I'm just gonna wear some tights and shit. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
You went like a backyard wrestling
And
thing?
you don't think nothing about it, like.
Nigga, we was in the projects having full on wrestling matches and shit with niggas.
Like in the middle of the projects,
Not in the middle,
used to do
not in
shit
the
like
middle,
that,
not in the
too.
middle. But we was in the back. We take somebody's pissy mattress from the dumpster, throw that shit down on the ground. Niggas put posts and shit. around the
Fucking
bed and shit.
bugs all crawling around.
Niggas start running around and shit.
Who would have thought, dude? Like that's being.
There was this nigga named Booty in my neighborhood and shit. This nigga name was Booty, and Booty.
Y'all would definitely fucking.
You know he was getting molested.
Honestly, I don't know what happened to the nigga. I don't know if he dead.
We all know what happened. We don't want to talk about it.
Booty was this big black nigga and shit. And I was like, this nigga's Coco Beware and shit. Watch this nigga. He
doing backflips and shit.
He had a pigeon on his back.
He be Farouk or some shit. That nigga was just fucking niggas up and shit. I was like, I'm not fucking. Yo, honestly, niggas be having some fucked up nicknames. Y'all niggas, every time I come on the podcast and I say like some nicknames, y'all niggas always act like I'm saying like some real wild shit. Like y'all niggas ain't never had no real funny ass people with nicknames. You guys are white, so it'll be like Chubbs or some shit.
Yeah,
Or like
100%.
Half the when we have conversations, half the nicknames you say, I'm like, oh, I know that person, but I definitely know it's not the same person you're talking about.
For real,
so who y'all? So give me a wild nickname. We'll go.
Like Booger?
But nah, that's
No, yeah, Booger, yo, he's the
that's not
Puss?
Puss.
No, that's not
Bishi,
wild.
which means dick in Italian.
Yeah.
I know African niggas named Bishi, so it don't matter.
Let's see. What
Nah,
else?
see that's
Twiggy.
Nah.
Nick the Slasher.
Nah. That's like the Italians give motherfuckers names that kind of like match the niggas like but black people do the same shit. Like I got niggas named Murder. You know what I'm saying? I knew a nigga named Suicide.
I got a friend named Murder, and he wouldn't hurt a fly.
Right, but these niggas
He's the nicest guy you ever met.
Lansky, Cray Dog, E-Dog.
Nah, we didn't do that dog shit. That's
Canuka Nuts.
What?
Canuka Nuts.
Okay, that's some white shit. That's a good one right there. That's a good one right there. I'm gonna name something right now. You and a lot of these
niggas. Fucking Willa Monster, Willa fucking.
Poor Marcus, we used to pick on that.
Dude,
what's his name?
Dude, Shawn used to make like fucking mixtapes about his mother. Dude.
And his father used to always like step out of the house and be like, Marcus, where are you, Marcus? We got dinner on the oven.
All right.
Like his name is Marcus, but his father used to say Marcus. He would put an emphasis on the ass.
We call him Wildebeest.
Okay, listen to this. Listen to this.
Dude, I listened to this. I made a whole rap album because we were like, "Yo, fuck you, dude." I was like, "Dude, I'll make a better rap album dissing you than you can make a better rap album dissing me."
Sean's getting into diss albums in like fucking freshman, sophomore.
I was making beats
crazy.
with a piano, dude, and it was just
y'all do realize I only asked one question.
I was tearing his mother. Dude, I was tearing his mother up, his family, his daughter.
Yeah, that's regular shit. That's like dozens with us. But see, none of y'all names like y'all. None of y'all.
What about Stashy? Stashy was a chick.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with some shit.
All right, let's hear some stuff.
You ready?
Come on, let's hear.
Munchie. And most of the
like one of
hold
ours.
on. Most of the names. Listen. Most of the names I'm gonna say. There's some thorough niggas or whatever. I fucks with all these niggas.
Why did you call him Munchie?
That's not. I didn't choose the name. No. Don't disrespect my niggas. Don't disrespect my niggas. Okay, listen. It was Tootie Boo.
Tootie Boo.
That's Booty. The niggas don't even have names like Booty.
You been hanging out with some gay motherfuckers.
See, here we go. I just told you, don't disrespect the legends, my nigga. Don't talk shit about the hood heroes, nigga. These niggas will come find you, my nigga.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear the next name. Go ahead.
I fuck with this chick one time. Her name was Butter P. You feel what I'm saying?
Chick?
Yeah.
It was Pete.
No, nigga.
No, it was Butter P.
Butter P?
Butter P. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like when it comes to nicknames, nigga, like down south holds the title. No, listen to what I'm telling you. Down south holds the title for like the wildest nicknames I've ever heard before in my life, my nigga. Niggas will be named some shit and you be like, what?
Who do we got like that?
You're not gonna. You can't shock me. Because when it comes to white people, like I meet white people. Their name is Jimmy the Fist. Chainsaw Harry, or some other dumb white shit like
I don't know if I would fuck with Chainsaw Harry though.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck? Like you know what I'm saying? Like it'll be Methadone Sam.
Trolley.
No, nigga, that shit sounds.
No, listen, we used to call that kid Trolley because his tag name in graffiti. We used to do graffiti. His tag name was Trouble. and he put up a big piece and he forgot the B. So we just fucked with him forever and just call him Troll A.
That's actually not bad. That's
hilarious.
That's
though.
not
good
really.
nickname. That's a
It
good
is a good
nickname.
nickname. I mean, but when you got a nigga name, like for instance, okay, you got a nigga named Pamper. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit, like you hear shit like
I'll
this.
tell you what the coolest nickname. We got a friend named Jazz.
Yeah, Jazz. That's
Jazz, and it
Nigga,
fits,
you know how many black
it
niggas I know
fits
in my
him.
life named Jazz?
yeah.
No, but
Probably.
it just fits him and it's his personality. It's just him, dude. It's
That's some gay
great,
shit.
dude. Who doesn't like jazz?
Nobody likes jazz. I don't like jazz, nigga. Fuck jazz. Nah, I actually like jazz.
You don't like DJ Jazzy Jeff?
No.
What about the Raga Brothers?
What?
Yeah, we used to have these two brothers we hung out with, right? And they used to just tell like lies after lies,
So
just,
it'd be like kids
just
ragging
rag
all day,
stories,
just ragging,
you know?
like, shit,
so we
stop
called them the
ragging.
Ragger Brothers.
It's the
See,
Raga Brothers.
those but those sound chosen. Those sound like chosen mafia names and shit.
No,
Like,
those are earned.
right,
That's what
right.
it is. Those
All right,
are earned.
everything's earned. Everything's
was
earned.
earned. It was
Everything's
earned.
earned. Like my niggas used to call me Smelly D. You feel what I'm
Damn,
saying?
son.
You
And
still
it-
are Smelly D.
It depends. It depends on what day it is. You know what I'm saying? I use it as a defense mechanism now. But nah, like I had a few niggas or whatever to call me Smelly D. I just should have me pissed. I'll be tight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that
saying?
made
Like
me tight.
it had me mad as fuck. But other niggas or whatever would have crazy ass names too, and I would just be laughing because niggas' names would just be wild. And I'd be like coming from up north and being down south, and you hear a nigga like, oh, that's Monkey Man over. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? Like, what are you talking about? Why is this nigga's name Monkey Man? For what? I don't understand this. Nigga, there was one nigga that used to be in the creek all the time. All the nigga would catch is crawfish. They start calling this nigga crawfish. Like, fuck out of here. Like, I'm a grown ass man. Don't call me fucking crawfish. Are you serious?
People call me crayfish.
I call you crayfish. I totally call him crayfish.
I call him butt plug.
That's just because you want him in your ass.
Nah. But we've been doing this shit. We've been doing this shit for a long ass fucking time today, man. God damn.
Yeah, I can't help it. Dude, that was too easy not to take it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Not take it.
But
So what was your nickname again growing up besides Smelly D?
I had so my nickname was Meat Meat. My nickname was Meat Meat.
Little
Smelly.
Buttercup.
Nah, never. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. My nickname was the Muffin Man at one point.
Why do they call you the Muffin Man?
What? What the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? What are you talking about right now?
Yeah. What the gay babe can say to the muffin?
Oh yeah, Taco Potter. So that's Shawn Sarro joke. Why don't you do that no more, my nigga? You was a bitch for that. I missed that joke, nigga. What did the gay baker say to the muffin? Are you a top or a bottom?
Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, either way, it doesn't fucking matter. You
We're
getting
banging.
fucked. Like this nigga's over.
That's a
on
good
Twitter.
tag.
Yeah, see, it's a good tag and shit. But yeah, I was meeting me. So my
Maybe
nickname.
not that
Hold on, what the
exact,
fuck?
but
Hold on,
something
what the
like
fuck
that.
was your nickname, nigga?
Spartacus, Birdman.
Fuck out of here, Spartacus.
Spartacus.
Birdman.
Who gave you that nickname? A bitch?
My dad.
A bitch?
I used to call him dumbass.
You never call me
So your name was Spartacus. What else?
No, hold on.
No,
But
go,
yo,
go.
let's go down on Falcon Street to that little retarded kid's
Birdman.
house.
Yeah, Birdman. Flip Wilson.
Birdman Jr.
No, just Birdman.
How'd you get Birdman?
You heard me?
Taking acid.
Oh, that's.
In
I
the
thought you said your
basement,
dad
just being
gave you.
like this, like on like this chairs, like this, like just like stand, like just. Trim.
That looks like the shit that he does now.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
He does that now.
But
To this
Kenny, that was
day.
probably just one night.
Yeah, it was one night.
Wow.
That's all it took.
And they called him Birdman. So you got Birdman, you got Spartacus.
Flip Wilson.
Spartacus was a gay ass nigga. But go ahead.
What'd you do to learn?
They called you Flip Wilson?
Flip Wilson. What'd you do?
What?
I think
Because
it goes like it had just this like in the front of my head.
oh, see,
What?
no, dude. I remember my friend Steve. He flipped over his handlebars and got really fucked up. And we
They called him
Flip
Flip Wilson.
episode.
All right, so
It's
what?
just like an easy
Actually,
name.
actually, he did a fucking wheelie on his bicycle and his front tire.
So
fell
what was
off.
your
Oh, did he
nickname?
have
And he
pegs?
flipped over his
pegs?
handlebars.
So
and
those
got
are the only
fucked up.
nicknames you had. You never had no other nicknames from like that was fucked up that you wasn't like proud of, like Smelly D.
Not that I can think of. Can you
What
remember?
did which ones did you have?
I only call him Crazy Legs, Cray Dog.
Yeah.
Cray Dog.
Crazy
what?
Legs, Cray Dog,
Well,
Cray
because my
Fish.
tag name was Crazy.
Crazy doing what?
KRAZE.
Crazy.
Who was you
crazy.
fighting?
I
Was
wasn't
y'all
fighting
niggas
anybody.
into martial
I
arts?
wasn't fighting anybody.
Have
I
you
was just a
met
little
him?
retarded.
So what was your other nickname?
That.
That was it.
Pretty much, yeah, because I tagged it everywhere.
My niggas was calling me meat.
Well, I didn't have that many people picking on me. I did all the picking.
I don't think your dick's that big. That justifies that.
What the fuck kind of shit is you talking about right now, my nigga?
I'm saying you were just like, yo, my.
No, I said my nickname is Meat. That was my nickname, like, Demetrius. Meat. That's what my auntie would call me. She would call me Meat.
Doesn't it sound like?
So it sounds crazy. So when I first moved to North Carolina,
it doesn't sound crazy. It sounds like
people would call me Meat. That was just my name.
Sounds pretty gay.
It does. But that's what I mean. Like black people sacrifice that type of shit.
No, it's got nothing to do with black people. This has to do with Demetrius in your name.
When you see a grown ass black man and his name is Tootie,
yeah,
think about that.
How many black people named Tootie?
A lot of niggas. A lot of niggas is named Tootie.
I feel like there used to be some women named Tootie too.
Women, definitely women. Of course, women. Of course. But there was niggas that was named Tootie too.
How many?
I don't know.
Like, get a census
in the gay community, they're a dime a dozen.
Oh, I don't know.
Are they?
I don't know. You got a friend named Tootie, Booty, and fucking Reach Around.
I'm gonna be honest with you, the niggas that air your shit.
I'm not disagreeing.
What?
Look, Kenny's like on it. What are you talking about? What do you mean? They're gonna air what? They're gonna come all the way from North Carolina and then try to fuck me in the ass. No, nigga, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they gonna do.
Dude, I know you people are on deliverances.
She's got one left.
This nigga's a savage, my nigga. Yo, this is the only podcast where you're gonna see a nigga or listen to a nigga down 7 to 10.
A couple podcasts, a couple episodes ago, the kid fell asleep.
Hold on, what time do you wake up for work?
In like 5 hours, 6 hours. I wake up at like 6:30.
Like if I can wake up at like 4 to 4:30.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
leave my house at 4:30.
Kenny stays out in the clubs till like 2 a.m. and then gotta go to work at like 3 hours.
Doing
5
crazy shit. They got on leather vests and shit, bare chested, out there wilding and shit, spinning around to the night ends. Like, listening to fucking disco tunes and shit. Kenny, if Studio 54 was still around, that would have been your time, right? That would have been you would have been prime target to be at Studio 54 in his prime.
I mean,
you'd have been doing cocaine. You would have had on fucking.
And I probably
would have probably definitely have went there to get drugs.
I probably would have been rich.
You know what I mean? I definitely would have been copping.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I would have survived. I like that era or whatever and shit, but I don't know if I could survive that shit, man.
Yeah, well, you know, it's hard
the
for you to survive right now
for me.
just because
Grammy 90s is the best for me right now. But you can make a lot of investments back then. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. When all them nerds and shit, all them nerds is the ones that's really like making it pop right now. When I was in school, I was picking on nerds and shit. These niggas is computer programmers, coders and shit. They getting foreign pussy. Look at Quigley. Quigley's out here living life. Shit, that nigga's like,
these motherfuckers are just working from home. Like,
yeah. Oh no, I woke up, I jacked off, and I played Superman, and then I played Batman, and then I
read a couple emails.
I wrote a couple emails and did some code, and that was it. A $300 day. I'm fine. You have any coke? That's how it happens. Not my man's, but you know what I'm saying. That's just how it happens in the game. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up, man. It's been like fucking 30 minutes, well, 100. I'm like 130 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes and shit. Right?
120.
120. That's a good time to cut it off. Listen to us next week and we'll talk about more bullshit.
121 years old.
Really?
She's like the oldest woman in America.
She was like fucking
right
a little more than
Google
like
Kenny
grandma's
Capozzi's mother. She's the oldest lady in America right
Kenny
now.
Capozzi.
All right, you guys have a good one. Big D, Shawn, Sarro, Kenny Capozzi. Have a good night. Them niggas was killers.